It just wasn't as juicy as I wanted it to be. But,
Well, but when we're talking about turkey, everything's okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever time of day you are watching. This is the Victor Wrestling Podcast YouTube channel. I'm still trying to figure out this intro, ladies and gentlemen.
we'll get it together at some point in the next 5 years.
I am the one and only storyteller, Alex Braddock. Joining me as always.
Cameraman 3, the Mark, Dylan Gilbert.
And we have
a surprise run-in from Bailey. You can't see her on camera, but she is adorable.
She's going to make it happen. Don't worry. So today we are talking predictions for Survivor Series WarGames, Toronto, Canada. Come see, sweetie.
Well, see, now she's on camera.
Come see. Hello.
Surprise run-in. Bailey, what are your predictions?
We'll work it in, I swear. What is it? I'll just hard cut it. Today we're talking the predictions for WarGames Survivor Series.
WarGames.
It's WarGames.
Have they had Regal say it?
No, not yet.
But it's not WarGames.
It's because it's not in NXT anymore.
I don't want it.
But we've got 5 matches to go through. We've got our predictions picked out tomorrow, probably tomorrow, which will be Sunday.
Yeah.
Which will be Sunday after we put out.
Because we're going to be at Pro Wrestling 225, locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Come on
see
down.
it out in Houma, Louisiana. Doors are at 5, bells at 6. I've said this way too many times now.
2 steel cage matches. We love a shameless plug.
It's great. Anyway.
And this guy might wrestle.
Wrestling is a choice word.
The heat magnet.
The heat magnet. Yes, a new t-shirt coming 2025.
Oh, God. Anyway. WarGames.
The problem is that I've said in the last video that we are combining our 2 scores together, and whoever has the higher score at the end of this doubleheader weekend is the winner of this weekend, and the loser has to take a punishment. That means the score at this current moment is 7-5 with Dylan in favor, which means I have to at least beat Dylan
by
3 matches, which means I have to play devil's advocate in 3 matches, which means I also have to choose wisely. But yes, we will be filming the reactions video tomorrow, which we'll also be putting up tomorrow. It's a weird recording scenario. So anyway, let's get into the matches. In no particular order. The WWE Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if we're calling it WWE. The Heavyweight Championship, which is Gunther versus Damian Priest. Dylan, who are you taking, bud?
Gunther, man. 10,000 days. Long may he reign.
10,000 days.
10,000 days. Long may he reign. The ring general.
I'm not taking devil's advocate in this match. Alex Braddock is taking Gunther as well. Let's just move on quickly. Let's get through them. We've got the United States Championship match between LA Knight. No? Okay, that's fine. LA Knight and Nakamura.
Yeah.
There it is. LA Knight and Nakamura. I think LA Knight is a better chaser than a champion. At this current moment, I believe Nakamura is taking the win on this one.
So, look, I'm a Nakamura guy, but I really feel like they're not taking it off of Knight just yet, because if WWE is good at anything, it's dragging a thing on well past when you care. And not that I don't care about LA Knight, he's still great, but I think they're going to drag this title reign all the way to the point where people start getting annoyed, and then maybe drop it.
Or potential heel turn.
Oh my God, give me heel LA Knight. Bring back the dummy button.
Dummy.
Yeah. LA Knight.
Number 3, we have the IC, also known as the Intercontinental Championship match, between Braun Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser. I think Sheamus needs another run.
I think Sheamus does need another run, but I don't know, man. I think Breaker retains.
Okay. Not the answer I thought I was going to get.
Now, this is
Alex
one we could both be wrong.
Yeah, it's probably going to be.
It's going to be Kaiser. I'm saying Braun retains.
We'll see what happens. And then the last 2 matches, the name of the game, WarGames. First up, we have the women's match, which, let's see if I can run down the names without spilling my English. Team Rhea Ripley, which involves Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. And Team Liv Morgan, which has Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Candice LeRae, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton.
Look at that. He did it.
I did it. I still have one more match that I have to go through names.
You botched it 10 times in the pre-show.
Buddy, who you taking?
I feel like this is it's gonna play right into my next pick, but I think Ripley's team takes this one. I feel like you have to have at least a babyface win and a heel win in these war game scenarios, because if it's 2 heel wins, where's the fun? It's 2 face wins, just gets a little chinchy. I'm saying Team Ripley.
I'll go against you on this one. I think we have. Gosh, do I go against you? That's the question. My 0.5 pick is Tiffany Stratton cashes in on Nia Jax. That's my 0.5. Which means either we have a really big win at the end of the night for the heels, or we have a really big loss because Tiffany Stratton cashes in on Nia Jax.
All right.
At the end of the day, I'm going Team Morgan because why not? That, I know what your 0.5 is going to be, and I know why you're choosing the other team. So let's go with the main event of the night, the men's war game match. Let's see if I can round them out. Here goes nothing. We have the fake or the new or the something bloodline. I was trying to figure out a third word because everything's better in threes. We have Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Bronson Reed. I had to remember that one.
I was going to call him Jonah.
Versus the OG bloodline. We have Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso. We have Sami Zayn, and we have a surprise CM Punk, which I mean kind of makes sense. Thanks, wise man.
It should have been. So come on, man.
It probably should have, but Phil's gonna fill.
Phil is gonna fill, which leads right into my 0.5. CM Punk is turning heel tonight. CM Punk is going to turn on this new bloodline because he specifically said to Roman, I'm not here for you, I'm here for him. I feel like this is a perfect, if you're going to turn Punk heel, what better way to do it? Now, do I think it's going to happen?
Does that mean your pick is the new bloodline?
My pick is the new bloodline.
Great. My pick is the OG bloodline. And this is why. Because no one's going to give a rat's tail about Paul Heyman turning heel on Roman Reigns. Forget CM Punk. It's Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is behind it. Sure, CM Punk may do it in the process, but it's Paul Heyman.
I feel like everybody is going into this like, oh, LOL, Roman wins. But I mean, the bloodline story, if they've done anything with it, they have slow burned everything.
Yeah.
And for him to just roll back right now, take the dub, like, what does it really accomplish?
We got to distract him with something before Rock comes in.
We sure do. So I think a feud over Heyman could be really fun for the next few months.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. But that's Survivor Series War Games. Our predictions. To recap, first match, we both have Gunther. Long may he reign. It's my gimmick. Don't ever take that away from me.
10,000 days, buddy. 10,000 days.
10,000 days. We have the United States Championship match where you're taking LA Knight. I'm taking Nakamura.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
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 IC match. Braun Breaker, Ludwig Kaiser, Sheamus. I'm taking Sheamus.
And I'm taking Breaker.
Great. Women's War Game match. You're taking Ripley.
Ripley.
I'm taking Team Nia. And last but not least, the men's War Game match. It's going to be Brutality. I'm taking the OGs, and you're taking the new Bloodline.
Taking the new Coke. Way better than the old Coke.
So whether it's been a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, or a great night, whatever time of day you are watching, it's been Thanksgiving, and turkeys are juicy.